What's up guys, Matt here coming at you with the Arrma Infraction. So this is actually my first Arrma, believe it or not. I've just not really been impressed with too many of the Arrma bashers, but this thing, the Felony and the Infraction, have just had my attention for so long, and I just hadn't picked one up because I don't do that much like on-road type stuff. You know, this thing sits super low. I live out in the middle of nowhere. I do have a good chunk of concrete out here that I can play around a little bit, but you know, I have to take it somewhere to run it, which is fine. You know, 10 scale crawlers, same thing. But just never had picked one up because it didn't do a whole lot of on-road stuff. But I've just had to have it for so long. I picked it up. Shout out to Scale Reproductions. I was in the shop looking at it. You know, they were more than willing. They just cut the box open, pulled it out. Let me look at it. We checked it out, tried the Felony body on the Infraction here just to see if it would fit. And they just worked with me really well. So shout out to them. So this thing, you can probably see it's already dirty. It's actually filthy underneath. I took it out and just ran with it. Like, I was super excited to run it. Y'all know I don't really do unboxings because I'm not gonna pretend you care to sit here and watch me take something out of the box. But I do kind of do like an overlook, and a couple of the things right off on the body that I'm kind of, I kind of like that they did. Good little touch is just simple little things like these little stickers here. That's just so I imagine, these posts don't rub your paint off there, because a lot of trucks you get, which, that may come off like here in the fender wells, it's already coming off, but it's nice that they at least think about that. Hopefully you can keep a somewhat nice paint job. I'm probably going to clean this up now that I have a little more time and do a little shoe goo on some of it just to keep the paint and maybe keep it from blowing apart when I hit something doing like 80 mile an hour. So I love the body, and you can see this thing is filthy, and it's killing me to have it dirty like this. So I'm getting ready to clean it up right now. Like, I can't stand for something to sit looking like this. So but I wanted to show you guys, like, I ran this thing hard yesterday, and as soon as I took it out of the box, like I said, I did have one issue. When I took it out of the box, I hooked the battery up, turned the controller on first, turned the truck on, and only the front would spin. So it was like the e-brake. This thing has the e-brake, for anybody that don't know. It was like the brake was locked, and this rear wouldn't spin at all. And so I started hitting the switch. This comes with the DX3 here, same thing the Rift came with. Super crappy. Like, I love the feel of this controller. I like, the switch here. It has some good features to it, but the connection between it and the receiver is just horrible. Sometimes you'll turn it on and it'll take almost 2 minutes before like your servo and the truck starts working. It's so slow and weird. But turn this thing on, turn the truck on, and then once it did connect and everything was, steering was working, throttle would work, but the rear wouldn't turn. So I'm messing with the e-brake switch, is this. I'm messing with it, it's doing nothing. This servo is doing nothing. So I'm like, well, something's up. So I turned it off, back on several times, trying to figure out why this thing's not doing anything. Next thing I know, it's smoking. And I was afraid that was gonna happen, because I thought, if something's not right, endpoints aren't set right, or something, this arm's not on correct, and it's maxed out, of course it's gonna burn the servo. So, brand new truck out of the box, hadn't even ran it. Had to pull the servo. Well, when I did, I took the box apart here to get to the receiver. They had this plugged into the wrong channel. Like, it wasn't even on this switch. It was just on a different channel. I don't even know what it was on. So it apparently it was just sitting there, you know, trying to do something, and it was doing nothing. I don't know if the way they put the arm on here, it was maxed out one way or the other, but it wouldn't do anything. And so burned a brand new servo up right off the bat. Luckily, I had a cheap Spectrum one I'd taken out of something else, S614S, come out of a stock crawler or something, I don't know. And so I just threw it in, hooked it up to the correct channel 3, and now, you know, it's all good. But that's just like, it's one of those things from Horizon, man. They're just not, their quality control sucks. And I mean, I'll tell anybody that. Now, I got to give a shout out to them because they did help me with, let me grab it here. So Horizon did help me out with this motor, which, I mean, they should have. This thing had barely any use, and you can see the shaft just snapped right off of it. So they did send me, no questions asked. I sent them one email, told them what was up, told them how old the motor was, gave them a picture of the receipt where I bought it, and, you know, pictures of it broken. And they didn't even email me back and ask anything else. They just sent me a tracking number and sent me a brand new one. So at least they did back that. This, I may email them about this. I don't know if it's really worth the time for a servo that's, I mean, probably 15, 20 bucks new, and it's not even worth that. So I don't know if I'll bother with that, but I guess, you know, the Rift, I had some issues with it, and it took them a long time to get through those and to send me the parts that had broken out of the box. But I think they were pretty overwhelmed with all the issues they had with that thing, so they were behind a little. Seemed like with this motor, they were super quick. So at least they did back that. But they really need to do something about the quality control or the testing on these things, because that was not even plugged into the right channel, I promise you. But after that, smooth as butter. Love this thing. If I had really realized how much fun it was, I would have had one a long time ago. I can't wait to take this thing back out. I'm just going to take it out to the main road out here in front of the house. Probably going to put that speed pinion on and just get some speed runs, because I want to hit that 80 mile an hour, you know. I put the GPS on it yesterday, and I got around 53, 55 with this pinion. And then it comes with a speed pinion here. I think it's supposed to get you up around that 80 mile an hour. And so here's some of the stuff that comes with. Quite a few tools. Comes with a big, huge wheel tool, which is nice. I think it's in the house. I had it in my pocket yesterday, carried it in. And then you got some different body post mounting options. So maybe to fit the felony body or something. I don't know. Somebody let me know what these are. We were checking yesterday at the hobby shop, and by moving like these in, you could fit the felony body. The rear already lined up. Now, maybe it may have needed to go up or down a little bit. We didn't completely put it on there. It was like in the plastic when we were kind of setting it on there, but seems like it'd be pretty easy to fit that body. Then you would have to do something, you know, with the diffuser and whatnot, but I'm not too worried about fitting a new body just yet. I love the truck body, so probably run with that for a while. Overall, this thing seems pretty solid built. I mean, one thing I thought was kind of weird is the way this rear drive shaft, see if I can get the camera in here where you can see this stuff better. So there's two bearings here that this like guides the drive shaft here. And you can see where it's already kind of wearing on the drive shaft a little bit. So that's kind of an odd deal to me. I don't know why it it seriously like rests on here and spins against it. I don't know why you wouldn't just make another brace there with a full bearing that it goes through or something maybe. You know, I'm not a genius or an engineer, so maybe this makes more sense. But it just kind of looked weird to me after one run, you know, I'm getting all that scarring on that drive shaft, but maybe it won't ever rub through it. I don't know. Electronics are okay. It did get pretty hot. I was running it pretty hard though. So I've heard that heat is kind of an issue with this stock ESC. Not really been too impressed with these Arrma ESCs anyways, so that don't surprise me. I will maybe, I don't know, it's a lot of fun the way it is, but eventually I wouldn't mind going like 8S in this thing and just shredding stuff, so we may do that eventually. So this Arrma servo that comes in it, this is the Arrma ADS 15M, it says 15 kg servo. It did fine for me. Like I have no complaints with it. Definitely for an RTR. It's nice that they give you a servo that works. You know, a lot of stuff now they want to give you something that's complete garbage out of the box. Not too worried about changing that out anytime soon. Motor did okay, didn't get too smoking hot. Didn't seem like the ESC got hot before the motor really. And then I like, you know, you have some touches of aluminum in here and some of the points that probably need it. You know, this brace here for the steering, your hinge, your little hinge pin mounts down in there. You can't really see them, but they're aluminum. This thing's big. It's a 7th scale, so it's big. I'm gonna have to work on another workbench so I can start fitting the X-Max in this thing. So, Liam, what did you think of this thing?
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool. We had some fun with it yesterday, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's cool to watch it drift turns
What
and
I
stuff.
didn't like is too fast for me to run.
Too fast for you. You can get used to it. One thing that we did do is, you know, this controller has the throttle limit right here. So you can put it down on 50% power. It's still fast, like in a tight spot, it was still probably more than Liam wanted to handle right away. You could easily get used to that power.
Yeah, I've gotten used to that power because of Max.
Yeah, he has a Max and he rips with it. The cool thing with the Max is you can go up and over stuff if you do hit it. This is not going over anything. So if you hit it,
Yeah.
you're gonna break
What I
something.
was saying, if he rammed into me, mine wouldn't break. His would.
Yeah, you would just jump me. You just use it for a jump, wouldn't you?
Nope.
All right, so you got the AVC comes standard on it. That's very helpful on a speed truck like this. Those high speeds, it holds pretty dang straight. You can launch on the throttle. The road was a little wet, slick. I'll put some clips in here while we were running, but it would still hold the line really well, even though it would fishtail a little bit every now and then. And then you have your usual stuff, the brake rate, steering trim, throttle trim. And this is your e-brake. So that e-brake is a blast. I really wanted the Felony because I love that black, like matte black body on it. But
Yeah,
it don't
like the Chevrolet?
Yeah, it don't come with the e-brake. Now you can put it on there, but I didn't know if it would react the same with that truck. It has the wider rear wheels on it. I think they're wider and taller. I don't know. Because it has different gearing in the rear end. So I would assume they're taller probably too. So I didn't really know if it would react the same as this truck with the e-brake. So even if I'd got the Felony, put the e-brake on it, I didn't know, you know, how it would do. I'm super pleased that I went with this because, I mean, just straight away with having the e-brake and everything, it's so much fun. This thing, one thing about it is it takes a pretty good area to turn it around. I guess because it's so long, you know, it's used to running a 10 scale that's shorter and you can just whip it around. This thing, it's like turning a bus around. But if you just tap that e-brake, man, it spins around like on a dime. So big deal having that e-brake, I think. I love it. So lots of fun. I'm gonna put some clips in here of us drifting, sliding around. Then we took it down to the high school here on the track and did like some speed passes with it. And I had to order a couple more batteries because I killed the batteries quick. So this runs 6S to 3S if you want. I wanted to talk about these batteries real quick. I got these two of these.
For me.
Exactly, for his Max. And they've been great, haven't they? Like, we've used these a lot. And I'd never heard of this brand, never used it. So I was a little leery, but they're cheap. They're like $50-something, I think, for two of these. Less than $60, I believe, on Amazon. I'll put a link. You guys know I'm all about the links. I got Amazon affiliate links now, Arrma affiliate links. So I'll link everything in the description. But I ordered two more of these batteries.
Yeah,
they come with Dean's connectors, so I'll put the EC5s on there. But I think they may even have some different ones with EC5s, but not these exact 3 cells. But they've been really good, and they come in a cool little box. You remember the box?
Oh yeah, and it comes with
because it had yep, that's it right there. Oh. It comes with is it not? No, where is the one it comes with? It was like a really nice one. So it comes with a cell checker like that that you can plug in here, and it shows you.
I like the green one because it doesn't make a
yeah
every time you connect it.
The one that came with this didn't it? It beeps.
Yeah, it goes.
Yeah. But it's a real nice one. It has a black case to it and everything. Y'all probably lost it because I'd let you use it. I'm sure you've lost it by now, but it was really nice. Maybe I'll get another one with the next set and I'll show you guys. And then it had like it seemed like it had like a little.
I think a checker.
Oh, it comes with Velcro straps too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, you get a lot for what they are, and they've been really good. They ran awesome in this. So you can definitely check these out if you're looking for some cheap 3 cells. And if anybody needs the measurements on these or whatever, I'm sure they're on Amazon, but I can get them for you too.
I hope these run out so that I can use the 4 cells and have more power.
Yeah, he wants to run the 4 cells in his Max, and he'll probably get 2 now that I'm going to be stealing these to run in here. So, but if y'all have any questions, definitely let me know. Hit me up. I appreciate everybody using those links, man. We're rolling with the affiliate links on Arrma and stuff. So I'm going to be setting that up to cash out and doing a really cool giveaway soon. I think we're going to be, I don't know what we're going to do yet, but you guys let me know if you have a suggestion. I mean, I'm not like, it's not making me rich or anything. So I appreciate everybody taking the time to message me, ask for links, use those. The Amazon stuff, if you just click on the Amazon link and then you go into Amazon and anything you buy in the next 24 hours, I'll get credit for you buying, basically. So if I link this, you click on it, you go to Amazon, you decide not to get this, you get something else, the channel still gets credit for it. So that works really well. So I appreciate you guys using those links. It's all going to come back. I think maybe we'll do a Fury Tech ESC giveaway and stuff. I don't know. Y'all let me know what you think. I appreciate everybody. I'm gonna put some running clips in here. Sorry this video is dragging on. We get to talking and it just keeps going. So appreciate everybody. Peace.
Bye.
Oh, shoot.
I bet all the football team will just stop to be like, ooh, wow, what's that?